Good afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Friday. It is a little bit cloudy, 94 degrees, and like a 1,000,000% humidity. So I'm going in spurts. That's just all you can do in this kind of heat. Well, the smart thing, get up before sunrise and get the stuff done when it's cool. I actually did that the 4th of July, and then hey, I'm on no schedule. I can go back in and go to bed. Anyway, it's hot today. Friday is trash day, so that was my one task. And yeah, now I'm gonna go do some chicken chores, and then we will go from there. Number 2, I clipped your wings and everything. I didn't want to do it. You made me do it, number 2. But at least you're not getting into the other flocks and, consorting with the Welsomer roosters, because I want your babies to be, yeah, your babies need a whiting true blue father. That's the plan. You don't care. These are all purebred Welsomers. Wild Berry's the father, and it looks like I have four cockerels and 5 pullets, so 4 boys and 5 girls. And I have started letting them out, well, lifting up the brooder so they can run around for about an hour before sunset, and so they come back in. They'll be free ranging very quick. Just got to get them old enough and big enough and fast enough that they can outrun the other hens. Yeah, this one still lets me pick her up. She's a whiting true blue hen. I got them back in October from Murray McMurray, and she was a small one and she got picked on, so I separated her for a couple weeks, and so I think that's why she lets me be nice to her. Okay, be free. Couple of naughty cows. I can hear them tearing up the grass all the way over here. Why not have a little rant session while I'm sweating sitting down in the shade? Oh my goodness. Summer in Arkansas, I don't know if I'll ever get used to it. It's not all that bad. So yeah, not very many videos lately. And yeah, so why don't I just, I didn't talk much in my last video, so this one I'll talk too much. Alright. Yeah, I've kind of been in a little funk lately. My stomach bug was not fun at all, and that took me out of commission, and then I was not eating much at all, so my energy levels, which are not good to begin with, were non-existent, and I'm still recovering from that for the energy levels. And but there's more to it than that. I think on the physical side I was in a funk, but also on the mental side I've been in a little funk. And so I guess I can rant about that a little bit. I don't know, after a long conversation with one of my new friends, you do a little self-reflection, you can get some new ideas and new perspectives, and so, those little chats are always useful. But I've been in a funk, so I've been asking myself, what's going on here? Why aren't you motivated to do videos? Yeah, so I've been stressed out. Yep, and I shouldn't be, but I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, there's, a lot of pressure right now, and and I know most people mean well, but you know, when are you finish the cabin? When is the electrician coming? When is the trim gonna get done? When are you hauling that mobile home out of here? When are you gonna finish the raised beds? And you know, I know it means well, but I don't need the extra pressure. I put enough pressure on myself. So I've been feeling the pressure. And then, you know, my YouTube videos are doing good, and so I've got pressure. I want them to keep doing good. You know, I've seen many other channels. They get up there and do good for a while, and then they don't do so good. And I want to keep doing good, so I'm feeling the pressure there. And it's like, okay, I gotta keep making good videos. What's a good video? I don't. And so yeah, things are stressful. Pressure on myself, and so yeah, nice long conversation with a new friend kind of gives me a new perspective that, you know, before I didn't have any pressure. I didn't have a big YouTube following. I didn't have all the help that I'm getting, and I was just out here doing what I do and doing it at my own pace, and you know, not caring much because I had nothing to lose. These days, I've got a lot to lose. I don't want to lose, you know, what I've built on YouTube. I don't want to, you know, lose all the support. And so it's, yeah, things are changing. And then, well, and then it's like, how can I be feeling, you know, how can I be getting in a funk when all this wonderful things are happening to me? I've got a tiny cabin. I've got that shed and all the trash was pulled out of there. I got raised bed starts. I've got chicken operations getting ready to bust loose on me. I've got, you know, so many wonderful things coming my way. And so then I feel bad about feeling bad. That's no fun. So yeah, little self-awareness. I'm going to try to get back to, you know, my no pressure self. And, you know, things will get done when they get done. I'm not going to share details of every plan that's coming ahead, and, you know, because that's putting pressure on other people, and I don't, you know, that's not cool to do that. So, you know, stuff will happen when it happens, and I'm going to try not to keep stressing out about that stuff. I'm in no hurry. Life's good. I got everything I need. You know, it doesn't, I don't need to feel the pressure. Sorry guys, I know you want to know exactly, precisely when everything's going to happen, but I don't know. When I know, I let you know. And so, yeah, there's just, I'm going to have to start ignoring all those types of, when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? I don't know. It'll happen when it happens. And I'll be grateful when it happens. And so, yeah, that's just how it's going to be going forward, I think. I'm going to just get back to what I was doing and, you know, try to knock out one little project every day, make progress, and I don't have to care what anybody else thinks. And so that's, you know, me getting back to how things were when I was building this channel. So I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. But I need to get back to trying to be happy, have fun, not let the pressure get to me, not let what everybody else is pressuring me to do get to me. And so, all right, there's my little rant for today. Now let's take a look at something I did the other day. My 8 new hens needed nesting boxes to lay their eggs. So that brown piece over there, yep, I added that, and on the other side of that is a nesting box, so we'll go in. That was cut out of the tiny cabin for like the door, the windows, one of those. And so that was just a piece lying around. That was the actual size, so I didn't have to cut it or anything, and that made it a little bit easier. So, yeah, I just put that board up and put one of these plastic nesting boxes and screwed it to the back side, and it should be good. They have not laid an egg in there yet, though. I do have a fake egg in there, and they did lay 2 eggs today, and I put those in there for a while to hopefully give them a hint. But, yep, they have not laid an egg in there yet. That's where they've been laying their eggs. The first day I the first day I had to give them a nesting box, so that's been my temporary nesting box go-to, and I filled it with hay and put it in there, and so they started laying in there. Yeah, they kept emptying out all the hay, and then they were roosting in there at night because they can't jump. These production hens can't jump. Yeah, so that's why, yeah, this little thing in there, that's for them to roost on, because they haven't figured out how to get up to that bottom bar yet. So, yeah. Well, they've, you know, they have their wings clipped, and they've always had their wings clipped, so they're, yeah, they're not very good jumpers. You've got your eye on me, dude. Don't be eyeing me. But, yep, that's the scoop in here. So hopefully they'll start laying in their new nesting box, and I can get rid of this. And I think if I can, I'm going to try to lower that roosting bar and see if they can't make it up that far. Uh-oh. One of my zinnia seeds went onto the neighbor's property. Hope he doesn't sue me. That's not a bad specimen either. Yeah. Next to some of these. The day I went to VW Family Farm, I picked up 3 boxes. 2 of them I've already opened, and we'll open the 3rd one today. And Ben was just dying to know what was in the boxes. This was in one of the boxes. This is a scratching post for the cats, and it's got a few ways you can attach it to whatever you want to. So knowing Grumpy, this will probably come in useful. And the other box, the big one, this was, Ben wanted to know what was in this. And this is one, and there are 4 others exactly like this one. So I don't want to get all of them out, and you know, I'm having space issues right now. So what we have here are cat shelves, and there are, so they have these pads. Probably comes with, yeah, it comes with multiple pads. You can screw them into the wall, and they become cat shelves. And there are 4 more exactly like this one. So somebody's brilliant out there. Thank you. I will be able to make a ladder up to the top of the walls. So that little cap that we put on the walls can be a cat run, and we can use these to get up there. In fact, I had already started looking at those, you know, those carpet cat tower things, and those just, they take up space, which is at a premium in a tiny cabin. So these will be perfect. Thank you very much. Oh, these. Oh, giant bag of mealworms. Yes, I had just run out. I love giving these treats, especially in the summer. Corn is not the best treat for chickens in the heat of the summer because corn helps them produce internal body heat also. So corn isn't the best treat, but mealworms in the summer are perfect. This is awesome. Thank you. These are my eggs so far today. On the left, that's an olive egg that's not very olive. The 2 brown ones are from the production brown egg layers, and then the 3 on the right, those are all white and true blue eggs. No Welsumer eggs today. I would say the one on the top is about the same shade as my Welsumers typically lay, and then the one on the bottom is darker than the ones my Welsumers typically lay. So they're at least the same shade of brown as the Welsumers, but several, well, actually most of the eggs have been darker, closer to the shade here on the bottom. And so, you know, the darker the brown egg combined with the blue, that means that you'll get darker olive eggs, which is what I'm going for, because you can see the one on the left there is not very olive. Okay. I'll do more egg updates as I get more samples so I can show you the differences better. Thank you for the cat shelves and the cat scratcher. I'm thinking those are going to be wonderful once I'm ready to start putting stuff together in there. And the chicken treats, those are always appreciated, very high in protein. Those are just like the perfect treats for chickens. So big bag of that, and with all the chickens I've got now, I'll go through those. Well, no, I won't go through them fast. It'll probably a couple months out of that bag. So that's yeah, they're going to be happy for a long time. So thank you very much. What else can I talk about this afternoon? I'm still in limbo out here, living, you know, halfway in the cabin and halfway in the mobile home. And I know I'm keep getting suggestions. Well, just move the stuff in the tiny cabin back into the mobile home. And dudes, that's the last thing I want to do. I'm trying to avoid shuffling things around and creating more work for myself. So I'm trying to think, you know, 3 steps ahead. And well, the biggest thing in the tiny cabin would be my bed. And so, yeah, I'm just, that just doesn't make any sense for me to start shuffling things around in the mobile home, because I'm not moved out of that front bedroom yet. You know, once I get my computer and my clothes and my dresser and my, you know, kitchen boxes and tubs, you know, once I get stuff out of that front bedroom, then I can start shuffling things around in the mobile home, and that would make sense. The mobile home isn't just empty, magically empty, so I can put the, you know, the cabinets and the trim and the other boards for the wall, and you know, I'd have to start shuffling things around, and then once I do get moved out of that front bedroom, then I have to shuffle things around again, and that's not what I'm about out here. Some people do call me lazy, but I try to work smarter instead of harder on a lot of these things. So yeah, that's why I'm not shuffling everything around and just creating more physical labor for myself. Is things can wait until it's time, and so yep, that's what I'm doing. Now that I think about it, this will be it for this video for Friday. I want to grab some pictures off of the videos and share those on Instagram. Some cool butterfly pictures I hope I can get. And that's another thing, living in limbo with my editing computer still in the mobile home. I don't have internet in the mobile home, so all my computer stuff is taking like twice as long right now. And you know, I'm not complaining, that's just, it is what it is. And so that's something else that's been taking my time. And I'm still working on doing Linux for both my second computer and my neighbor's computer. I'm looking at Ubuntu because I've had experience with that one before. But I learned about a version of Ubuntu that's called Ubuntu Studio, and that's supposed to be more geared for, you know, video editing and stuff like that. So I started off with Ubuntu. Now I'm kind of playing around with Ubuntu Studio, and so I'll probably be doing that later tonight, is messing around with that a little bit more and trying to get it to work with an old VGA monitor. Anyway, all that stuff is just stuff. So it was a hot day. I didn't get a ton accomplished. I mean, I got my garbage out, the chickens are all taken care of, I collected my eggs, and so yeah, it was a productive enough day. And with that, thank you for everything that I see around me is pretty much been a gift, and I'm just going to be grateful that I've got it. I'm not going to be in any hurries. I'm not going to be under any pressure to do things just because everybody's asking, and sorry if you're one of those people out there asking. I don't know. I don't know. It'll happen when it happens. That's all I know. Take her easy, everybody.